Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name's Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever else you might have Taurus in your chart, which could be anywhere. We all have everything. But if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, and remember that most of my readings are timeless. So whenever you catch them is the right time for you. I'm going to be doing a standard Celtic cross, and I'll be starting with the Good Tarot, and then I'll finish it off with some oracle cards from Wisdom of Avalon. So we're going to start out by just asking about what's going on in the present, what's going on currently for you, Taurus. Eight of Earth. And I do have to say that my intention is that this is a love reading, but this happened with Aries, where the reading was very much focused on making money. And there was a little bit of love in there, but it could be that, the love is, you know, for something to come in, that there's something else to do, something else going on. And and the reason I say this is because we have Eight of Earth. And this is all about putting your energy into building your skills, your knowledge, doing something that you really enjoy, um, getting grounded through doing something that brings you a lot of happiness, that also helps you to, like I said, boost yourself in some way, gain some kind of knowledge. The challenge is temptation. It's kind of feeling like, maybe you've dealt with some less than ideal situations in the past in terms of romantic relationships. And you're in a period of time where you're really trying to figure out how to how to make the changes in your life, in yourself, to gain some kind of knowledge in order to put yourself in a new cycle. However, as with so many people, we like what we like, and oftentimes that can be from kind of our programmed ideas of what we think we want, of our type. And your challenge is that the universe, your higher power, is going to keep sending you those type of people that don't have your best interest in mind, that don't generally have your back in some way. And until you are able to step up and say, thanks, but no thanks, you're going to keep staying in that cycle. So let's look into your past a little bit. What happened in the recent past? Messenger of Earth. Um, there's there's this. I feel like potentially you've been single for a little while, and that you've come out. You're really on this path of wanting to create the changes you really want in life. That you are willing to put in the effort. You have integrity for what's right for you, that you're very aware of what you want. And there's definitely this sense of being willing to put in the effort to attract the right kind of person that you actually deserve. What about your near future? What's coming in the future? King of Earth. I just have to point out, because this is the messenger of Earth. This could be somebody in your recent past who actually came in and was like pretty awesome, who you met and you were like, wow, this is actually the type of person that I like, but maybe you are faced with some kind of temptation where, the person that's right for you isn't necessarily the one that really lights you up. Um, that someone shinier can come along and kind of take your attention, and it's needing to bring yourself back to that understanding that actually this person is really great. They're actually worth giving your attention and time to, because then in the near future we have the king, and the king of pentacles, so abundant, so generous, so prosperous. This knight that came in your recent past could be turning into the king of your dreams. And it's you needing to continue to do that inner work, to gain that knowledge, to understand that, oh, yeah, this is what I want. Whatever this shiny thing is, you rub on that just a little bit and the shine goes away. No pun intended. Okay, so let's look at what's going on in your conscious mind. What are you aware of? Two of water. That you are dealing with somebody who is a match for you. That someone here is actually it's a good connection. It's very harmonious. This is someone who's willing to put in the work as much as you are. You two probably really enjoy spending time with one another. But what's in the subconscious? What don't you see? The sun. I'm getting this sense that maybe there's some kind of self sabotage going on here. That this person is actually the one that's going to help you feel the happiest, the most abundant. They are bringing abundance with them, the mindset of abundance, of all the good things. And yet you're tempted to step away from this, to make the wrong choice because maybe you don't feel like you deserve it, or maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. When the temptation comes along and we actually go for it, it is a form of self sabotage. What in you feels, usually that comes from a feeling of not deserving. Whatever you don't see, it is as great as it seems. And it's you may be needing to trust your intuition around that. Let's look at ooh, I lost my page. Yes, I am looking at notes. I am learning new spreads because it's fun. So we'll just look at, this is about, I don't remember what I did for Aries. Everyone does a Celtic cross differently. I think there's a standard way, but then there's like different things you can do. For you, I'm going to say what's your, because we're talking about self-worth here, potentially feeling like you don't deserve. What is your self-perception? How do you see yourself? Messenger of water. Someone who has a lot to give. You very much admire this person. There's a lot of romantic attraction there. And you are working on healing and loving yourself more. But it could be that you're feeling like this person is a little bit out of your league, that you don't deserve them in some way, that they're better than you, which is totally not true. What are the external influences? What's going on in your environment? Potentially other people's perception of what's going on here. Woo! I just had a bunch of cards fall. What's going on around you regarding this situation? Six of Earth. Happy surprises, unexpected resources, generosity. I think this is somebody who I think you're dealing with somebody who is so, God, they're so awesome. I said generous. They're so generous. They're so, they want to help you. They naturally just want to give to you. They're the type that's like, "No, I'll pay for everything. No, no, it's good." They want to nurture you. They want to shower you with, the finer things in life. Give you gifts, something like that. Um what What kind of action should you take? This is your advice. What kind of advice? Oh, Six of Fire. I love this card, especially in this deck. This is about being the enlightened influencer, being a beacon that others can follow. This is about understanding your worth, that you have so much to bring to the table. You have a lot of wisdom. You have some kind of understanding that others don't, because this ship is held up by the balloon. This means over. You have some kind of awareness, some kind of knowledge that you are in the process of gaining. That is, I think this person that is in your life, they see this about you. They're so impressed by you, and maybe you don't feel like you're good enough for them, but you definitely are, or they wouldn't be here in the first place. They're following you. I mean, who knows? Maybe they kind of feel like you're out of their league, or you're out of their league. But yeah, you're someone who naturally you naturally lead the way. You're a natural leader. People like you. People see your value. And this is really needing to see your own value, see yourself through other people's eyes. So let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome? The outcome for Taurus, Six of Water. The Six of Water can be about nostalgia, can be about, old flames. Um, this in this deck in particular, there's a lot of sadness here. Wishing for the good old days. I need a clarifier. What about this Six of Water? The Emperor. I'm kind of getting that looking back on the past. You're looking at all the good times, which is great. And there's a part of you that is potentially tempted by the good times with someone. This could be someone from your past that you're dealing with. An emperor coming back into your life. And at first it seems like maybe they're the better choice. The Emperor is very in his authority. He's all about control and knowing what he wants. This could be someone coming back around that you're tempted by. But remember that the Emperor is all about, like, can often be a control freak, like controlling to the extreme. This could also be you trying to control, trying to gain that power over yourself in how you feel about the past, about someone else. I need one more. I need another clarifier. What is going on with the outcome? Fortune's wheel. I think that. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. So I think that this this king that you're dealing with, that you're like, yeah, this person's pretty great. They go from a messenger to a king to an emperor. This is the same person because they were from your recent past. This is you feeling nostalgic. I don't know, maybe there was a point when you did give into temptation and this person was forced to walk away, or you walked away from them, and this is them coming back, you realizing what you did and being like, dang, I had it really good. And this person actually coming back and being like, let's make this work. I can be your emperor. This feels like the wheel, the fortune's wheel turning in your favor, working out, things working out in a beautiful way. You know, especially in this deck, we have the heart up here. So it's all the love coming in that you rightfully deserve. This is you finally understanding your worth and that you do deserve this person. Um yeah, okay. Let's look at the wisdom of Avalon. Oh, crazy here. Wisdom of Avalon, we'll just pick some final cards here. The stag, pride and leadership. You are a natural leader. You stepping into your power helps you to understand your worth. When you have so many people following you, you can't help but see that sometimes. If you're doing it right, if it's not about just gaining the accolades, just gaining the power, this is about you really stepping up and doing it. It's leading by example because this is the enlightened influencer. And being enlightened, you're doing it from a place of integrity, whatever it is you're doing. And that naturally makes you a leader. It naturally puts you in a place of of being a person that people want to follow. And the raven, magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. If something has happened with this person, it's going to come back around and it's going to be even better than before. You two are going to come together as if by magic. It could also be that, if you were tempted but you didn't give into it, that the more you spend time with them, the more magical it becomes. There's a synchronicity between you two. That it's the universe being like, "Hey, Taurus, this person, neon arrows." and and it's all those little things, all the coincidences, all the synchronicities that really help you to gain that understanding, like, oh, this is my person. and everything's lining up so perfectly. Apparently, yes, they are the right one for me. And the Bard, music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. History pops out at me. You have a little bit of a history with this person. You were dealing with them in your recent past. But it's, all the things that the bard embodies, or this energy that is coming through, is like it's all about enjoyment, being creative, pouring yourself into things that you can collaborate with others on. Maybe it's things that you have in common with your person. You both love music, love poetry. It's all about creating a new story, the enchantment of storytelling. Whatever story you've been telling yourself about what you deserve or don't deserve, it's time to change that story if you haven't already. This person going from a messenger to a king to an emperor. And I think that's a reflection of you and your path as well, because we attract in whatever's going on within us. If you're attracting in someone who's going through their transformation, who is stepping up in their life, they're reflecting that back to you. You're doing the same thing. And we saw that right in the beginning. You are absolutely. And this is just getting yourself, understanding that you're taking yourself to the next level, just like this person is. And you guys, one another together. That sounded weird. You meant to be together. You meant to swim around, and you're like two peas in the pod. This is your person. Trust that. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.